Hello everybody, my name is Dr. Riva and welcome back to Europa Universalis for the Wealth of Nations update, playing Venice and being outright mean towards Aragon right now. Yeah, we're just waiting for this siege to finish so we can decide on a course of action. Other than that, it appears that... where are my ships anyway? Oh, they're over here, trying to blockade that. I wonder, do the enemy actually have any more ships? That's probably Portuguese ships, though. I mean, Hungary cannot have any ships. Oh, their army is right now in Slavonia. And they are at war with Bosnia, apparently. Why Bosnia? Hang on. Poland, Bosnia, and Denmark. Oh, Hungary. You're screwed. Pretty much. Yeah. Sucks to be them right now. So yeah, the siege is going particularly well, so it's just waiting a little bit. And we don't see any enemy ships, so I'm happy. France is still our best buddy almost. We've won the siege over there. Perfect, so I'm gonna go for a peace deal. I do want the Baleares, so plus 18 aggressive expansion. Wait, is that... oh, that's including Malta already. Aragon would hate us. Castile would get us 21 down. Oh boy. Sardinia minus 20. And what if we took Salento as well, which is, I think, the war goal. We have a claim in Calabria, and it is the war goal. That should give us less aggressive expansion. Sardinia 26, Castile and the Pope 25, Bosnia 22. And when we look at the coalition map, currently our aggressive expansion is 0 everywhere. So I'm actually happy taking this. Aragon would be the most pissed off, but yeah, it would expand our reach, definitely. Then again, is it really useful to get control of anything in the Genoa trade node right now? I mean, we just want the complete Venetian node, to be honest. Yeah, In that case, I should not look at the Baleares. But they are reasonable. And it is a bit far away. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to take the Baleares, but I am going to take Malta, just because I can and I want to. If we took Abruzzi as well, that would piss off the Pope a lot. Calabria would... 29, 27. But I can handle the Pope and Bosnia, I mean, really. So, and what if we took Lucania instead of Malta? So that would be 22.5. The Pope would be really pissed off. Aragon would be less pissed off than the Pope actually would. So, but I'll take Malta instead then. This sounds fine. Release Nation of Sicily. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. You're definitely gonna revoke all your relations as much as possible. I don't care about Ferrara that much. And let's see, how much do we have left? A little bit, maybe 1, 2... yes, we can have some money as well. Here we go, send this peace deal, which gives a lot bigger representation in the south. Too bad Tunis doesn't transfer to the east as well, but this way we could collect in the zone and keep the money here instead. So, here we go, we have gotten Malta, Calabria, and Salento. And this means you guys get to get on a ship. Court for 48. Yes, please. Court for 32, even cheaper. Finally, Malta. Can it be court? Because we need 3 more power. Wow. I am going to land these troops on Malta, though, because that is a high revolt risk. So you guys are going to go to Malta. That would cost me 30 military power. That's actually not a lot. Calabria would cost me 20. I like harsh treatment because it just helps a lot. And 30 here. So we spent 80 military power to make sure that, or almost make sure that we don't have revolts happening. So we've lost the conquest on them. And now we can start the core in Malta. 2.7, now that our troops are here, it's 1.3 left over. The rest of you can come back to Venice, as will our troops. Yeah, we're definitely spread out across the Mediterranean, but this gives us a good base for future takeovers, especially of Sicily, by the way. And no one decides to join the coalition against me. Navy has arrived. 35, 27. I do want to start claiming again. How much is it to claim Messina? The chance 2.33. It's not that bad actually. 7.5 aggressive expansion. Mostly the Pope and Aragon, but the rest is less. They did fix the amount. It's not reduced. It's still only 5.6 reduction. Well, it still is 5.6. In that case, I am going to start this fabrication on Messina first. It's the cheaper one. That should be fine. Austria broke their alliance with Bosnia. And Act of Uniformity. Further steps toward the unified church by forcing church attendance. Okay. Buildings. We could build more training fields. Constables. Still not that worthwhile. Temples are more worthwhile, of course. Once those cores are finished, especially. So, yeah. How much did our naval force limit is increasing, of course. We currently have 9 plus 8 plus 4 is 21 trade ships. So we'll build 4 more to get us to 25. So 1 and 2, 3, 4. Austria declared war on Savoy. Okay. And foreign plots, seize them and their wealth or lose 1 stability. It's a lot of money. But I'd rather drop in stability right now. Yeah. How is our missionary doing? 26.7. Dalmatia changes to Protestant. Okay. Actually, no. I will lose the Republican tradition for the money. Stability is still worthwhile. A lot more. Worth a lot more money. We have 1 too many leaders. That should be fixed. Let's see, who's the better leader of the two? 2-1, shock 3, but that's guy on the ship. I think, yeah, Enzo is better than Gian Piero, so I will fire him, which gives us more military power. Well, Aragon is not our rival, so we didn't get that bonus projection from attacking them, which is a shame, of course. 4, so we want 4 more galleys as well. All at the same price everywhere, so let's just build them. 4 galleys, 4 barks should help a lot again. Coring is being done. It's a lot slower here, it seems. Yeah, it is a lot slower here. Why is it slower in Malta? Because of the culture thing? Yeah, it's because of the culture, because this is the same culture group as our Venetian one, so sure things will change. Too bad, art goes down. Military access from Modena, sure thing, buddy. Who are you at war with then? Savoy and Ferrara. Oh, so you really want Savoy, of all places. Get you even bigger border with France. That's not helpful for you, is it now? Still not been discovered. Knock on wood. Yeah, it will probably still happen. What is this? Military access for Austria? No way in hell. Brescia can use a military thing. And Ragusa can have training fields as well. Truce with Savoy, Portugal, Aragon and Hungary. Revolts are possible in a lot of places. Mostly Travagna. Wow. How much is our trade power now in the Tunis node? 10% actually. Jesus. That's a lot. The question is the trade wise. So Constantinople 0.69, Tunis, yeah, it's not really worthwhile because there's not a lot of money going in there. Oh boy, the Dominican Inquisition. When the Pope, with a view to crushing the Albigensian and Patarian heresies endeavored to establish everywhere in Italy the Dominican Inquisition, the Republic resisted its introduction into Venice. The state charged itself to discover heretics who, when caught, were examined by the Patriarch, the Bishop of Castello, or any other Venetian ordinary. The examining court was confined to return of fact. It was called on to state whether the examinee was or was not guilty of heresy. Punishment was reserved to the secular authority. This arrangement did not satisfy the court of Rome. An inquisitor was appointed by the Pope, but he required the Doge's executor before he could act, and a board was created of 3 Venetian nobles to sit as assessors to the Holy Office. Their duty was to guard the rights of Venetian citizens against ecclesiastical encroachment, including the non-interference in religious matters within the colonies. Without their presence and their sanction, no act of the Holy Office was valid in Venice. The Inquisition in Venice was certainly no sanguinary office, thanks no doubt in large degree to the independent attitude of the state, which insisted upon the presence of lay assessors at every trial. Venetians first, Christians second, which gives us until the end of time less papal influence, more tolerance of heretics, and religious unity plus 10%, or we are truly Catholic, which gives us missionary strength. Tolerance of heretics goes even further down, and yearly papal influence. Papal influence is like the least important thing to have. So, you know what? Venetians first, Christians second. Tolerance goes up, revolt risk will go down. And we are now at 84% religious unity. Naxos, 38 months to convert only. Huh. It's not a lot. Yeah, of course, the religious zeal is not helping in Dalmatia, but still, that's a lot of time. May 1509, so 5 more years. Oh, that's fine. Corfu. Well, you know, I don't mind them being Protestant at all. It's a lot better to have them. And actually, did this not reduce our... Wow, our revolt risk has dropped a lot. Gain conquest. Apparently we are not discovered. Bark can go to Ragusa for now. Galleys move to Venice. Barks are moving to Ragusa. So that does not mean the military, it means the ships. Jesus Christ. Sometimes, I don't even know. And here we all are sailing. Fleets arrive everywhere. Trade crisis. Yeah, try to alleviate it. Always better. And here we go. This is a 4. It is going... We're only 4 in the Venetian node. That's interesting. Huh. And Salento and Calabria are now part of our patrimony. Yeah, you guys go back to Venice trading. You guys together, I need 1 more galley right here. It will be done by the end of the month. Wow, so these 2 are now revolt risk of 0. Not bad. Actually, harsh treatment is helping a lot here. And there's our last galley. So now we should be back at our force limit, or it has just expanded because of the coring again. No, it actually hasn't. We can have 4,000 more troops though. 41 galleys now, that's even better. Stronger, better, faster, whatever. 6% bonus. This really? We are 3 behind someone in diplomatic, and wow, and 1 behind in military, 2 behind in administrative. Tech-wise this is not that great. But we're getting close to done here. National trade income goes up by 10% when we get 2 more ideas. Also, the next administrative idea is a lot more worthwhile than waiting for the tech, just because of that technology reduction in cost. Buildings! I can build actual... Oh! I can build docks right now. So let's build 2 docks in the south of Italy. The ministers of the waterways. The safety and prosperity of Venice has always relied upon its location in its lagoon. In 1501, in an effort to reduce the silting up of the lagoon, The High Council formed a committee to deflect the rivers flowing into the lagoon, a committee known as the Savi Alake. Their success over the years saved the Serenissima from disaster and extended the prosperity of the city. It is worth it. 10 prestige, 1 base tax for 100 administrative power, or lose a base tax. Well, seriously, I cannot even click on the province. We're already at 10 base tax, so it is worth it in the long run. See, that makes us a lot more money. And a little bit of prestige. Does cost us, once again, administrative power, but sometimes you just gotta give. Core constructions. Oh, right, we have 2 guys available of doing stuff. How are our claims looking? Could claim Albania, Moria, Achaia, Athens. Could not claim Bosna, of course. You know what we're gonna do? We are going to claim Mantua. Or not, it's actually quite a lot. How much is aggressive expansion? Right now, minus 17. We can no longer claim Dumyat as a rightful part of the realm. That is not going to be very nice. So I'm going to reclaim it. There we go. There we go. Dumyat is now being claimed. So we could at one point actually construct a Suez Canal if we want to. Who is here anyway? Genoese noble rebels. Oh. Oh, Ukrainian nationalists. Jesus. Informed rude. The Pope guy has found us. Minus 30 now. Well, hopefully they... No, I don't really. It's just one nation that would join that coalition then. Everyone else doesn't like it, of course, but it should be fine. For now, at least. Temples. Actually starting to make even more money here. That's useful. Tax income +1. Yeah, I guess that's nice. Constables are still shitty in comparison to the temples. So let's build a couple of temples. And let's build a training fields in Dalmatia. Barracks is not a lot. Wow, it doesn't really increase that much until you get to the arsenal and the conscription center. There we have gained trade dispute against Austria. That's not nice of them. So trade. That it's only a little bit of power, really. Wow. I could embargo them and they would lose even more money from it. Here's their army. You know what? I'm going to expand my army. The spread of Protestantism in Romania. Let's see. We have 2 cannons. I want at least 1 more cannon. Really, the hitboxes have been changed. Okay, that was just... Come on. Jesus, it's just being bad. And I want 2 cavalry and an infantry. There we go. There we go. Trade embargo. Minor trade crisis expired, so we're actually making more money once again. Yeah, we definitely want a bureaucrat right now, so I can get that administration idea out there. We do get +9. Pietro Roberto. Oh, we have a plus... Wow! We have a +2, and we're making 18.5. Bosnia is no longer a valid rival for us. Well, that's too bad for them. And that means we can have a new rival. View your country. Aragon, Milan, or Switzerland. Well, Milan is a good idea. Aragon would also be a good idea. We are going to pick Milan, though, because they are right next to us. Yay! And I still have that bloody... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to cancel this mission. Only takes a year. So let's have a new mission for once. And trade steering, merchant steering towards inland goes up. Or should I wait for the next... I don't actually need the next tech just yet, but... If I want the tech, I will want to wait for administrative power to get me the next this idea, the scientific revolution. But by the time I get that, I might have already gotten more points. You know what? I'm gonna get trade manipulation. Making 15.5 a month. How much will that go up? especially because of trade steering. Dumyat has been discovered. Oh no. Let's actually see what this changes to. Trade steering, 16.5 now. Yeah, it went up by almost a complete ducat. Military access, sure thing, Ferrara. You can all come to Venice. Yeah, the reason that we were making less money again is of course the fact that we just expanded our military and it's costing us more money. But now we have a little bit better balanced military, even with 7 knights, 3 cannons. We've gained conquest against both the Pope and the Mamluks simultaneously. Not bad, I say, not bad. I do need more land, of course, but I'll just give it a little bit of time. Oh, military access, accepted peace. Savoy will become a vassal. Ooh. That's could be problematic. How long will this stay? Core 1622. That's fine. If we were to declare war, France would join, Tuscany would join. France would join in a war against Austria. I really don't mind that, but Ferrara, Modena, Sardinia. Also Savoy, but they don't have an army right now. Switzerland would also join. That's... sounds like fun, doesn't it? Sounds like a lot of fun. But Austria will call in its allies as well, because it will take over Poland, Brandenburg, Mainz, Trier, Milan, and Modena. Oh, hello, Brandenburg became free again. Yeah, I just noticed that they're not anymore in a personal union. Malta is now part of our patrimony as well. Good job, Malta. Let's have a dock over there. Yeah, docks are good. I like docks. Marketplaces as well. Let's have one in Salento. So that's going to get there as well. Missionary still working out. Yeah, we have some Protestant places now. The sweating sickness spreads to Venezia. A virulent disease that kills peasants, clergy, merchants, and nobles within hours of infection spreads quickly throughout your capital, creating widespread panic and death. Trade port moved to Pogioni. Okay, interesting. Antonio Giustiani flees the city, lose 1 stability. Spent every effort to limit its effect for ducats or salvation and piety are the only answers. I will spend the money and I have it. I don't even have to take a loan for that. It's impressive. France, your faithful ally, is requesting that you come to their aid in the French conquest of Freigrafschaft against Austria and Savoy. This is a war they've started. Austria is allied with Bosnia, Poland, Brandenburg, Mainz, Trier, Milan, and Modena. Well, since this is going to be fun, I'm going to declare war on Milan separately. So declare this war and accept the call to arms. And we'll see why. Our glorious navies are under attack by Modena. Oh, that's not a lot. The reason why I'm doing this is going to be quite funny. Now, we are at... No! I just accepted the call to arms. I should have been in the war. No, now I'm in a separate war. What is this? Well, hopefully France still destroys Austria, though. We're in a completely separate war, and that was not the plan. But we are at least at war together, so... We're also at war with Ferrara, so... Well, let's see how this pans out. Mighty fortress in Verona is under siege. Huh. Navies are going to go there. Actually, I'm going to pick up the guys in Malta then. So I can use them to siege as well. Okay, these guys are going to crush that army at least. There we go. Right now I'm just going to go around crushing armies. Ferrara has 2, so I need to split off 3 infantry units to siege that. We're also, are we at war with this, everyone? Yeah, we're also at war with Poland, but I'm not expecting them to come around. Yeah, so a lot of almost everything around us is at war with us, so 30th of August, sure thing, we're gonna crash and burn onto them. Gulf of Taranto, army safely arrived in Ferrara. So we're gonna take our core back, hopefully. Straits of Messina, we just got 3 trade ships for free. So these 3 will split off. You guys are going to attach. And you are going to go to the Ligurian Sea. Are we at war with Genoa? No, 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 no. That's fine, though. Oh, here's the Austrians coming. Südtirol. There are a lot of them coming right now. This is bad news, by the way. So hopefully we can kill these... Oh, crap. Recall. No. God damn it. This is bad. This is really... Come on. Retreat! Oh, that's just the worst luck in the world, of course. Oh, Bosnia? Huh. Hey, another galley just got stolen. Well, that's bad news. And why would they go to Istria? For crying out loud. Bosnia joined the war. Wow, everything is in this war now. But hopefully the French will actually help us out now. Buy ourselves a couple of man-at-arms in Venice. So yeah, there's that. Mission, take Cremona. That's actually right now what we're gonna do. And that was our old mission as well. Brescia is under siege. Where are they? Okay, they're going to crash on that army now. Foreign plots again. Yeah, let's lose the stability for now. At least we have some manpower to recover first. And we don't have ships right now. This is crap. So you guys are gonna go right now there. And you guys are also going to go here. Because this is a slight problem. They're in Istria. Because right now they can't cross there. So that's going to be a problem. Okay, let's next. Treviso. Wait, what is this? What army? Oh, France! I love you. Oh my god, France. I love you so much for this right now. That's so good. Yeah, I know this was a small army, but Gulf of Venice, we did lose 2 of those trade ships, but they were already pretty damaged anyway. Oh, France, that's so good of you to do this. So you guys needed to go there. Oh my god. Let's get you all in one group. This is perfect, by the way. Oh my god, I never expected that to happen. They actually managed to crush the army for me. The 6 can come off into Ferrara. Religious tension. Take your chances with 50% chance of 10 revolt risk. Or 1 year of less tax. Do what you can. Yeah, let's less tax it for a year. And there was some spent on a... Wow, we actually got that guy. I do want to take Cremona in this war. We actually... That was so lucky that France decided to come and crash that party. We do have a lot less troops, but Switzerland is also helping. So how likely... Yeah, we should get to Cremona then. They will be regaining some strength, of course, but 13th of February, and we should be able to catch them. No, we don't. Let's Just 2nd of March. Yeah, we will catch them in Lombardia. Straits of Messina. Battle of Ferrara. Come on, guys. Just kill them. Okay, yeah, there are the Austrians coming again. Wonder where they will go this time. Probably to Ferrara, but... questionable. If we detach us... Yeah, it probably will be still quite annoying. Where is the French army now? They're going north. Well, this is going to be something to continue next time. I want to thank you all for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel to keep up to date. I'll see you guys later.